Squad 17 is taking shape. The University of Miami football team's early enrollees are on campus and they are officially a part of the U. Who better to talk about the newest canes, some of the most decorated canes in program history. Throughout the week, we'll have some of the best players to ever play at Miami come through and watching film of the newest canes and talking about their experiences as Hurricanes. Sitting right here, y'all remember him, DeeJay Williams was the best high school player in the country coming out of California. Came to Miami, he was a star here, he was a first-round pick, and he was a stud in the NFL. DeeJay, thank you very much for joining us today.
Oh, no problem, no problem.
We got you talking about another DeeJay, but before we get there, let's look back on your time at Miami. When you remember back to your first day on campus, when you first stepped foot here as a college student, as a college football player, what do you remember?
You know, I just remember just the energy and the atmosphere being on campus. You know, Miami is a smaller private school, but, you know, you can tell that the people were here were excited about their program. And, you know, like these kids today, I came in a little early. They had a summer bridge program back then, and I came in early. And I just remember just how nice and kind everybody was, you know, around campus. But I remember also getting in the weight room with the players, and, you know, from the moment that you walked in there, it was competition. And you got to love that as an athlete. And it didn't matter if you were a freshman, part of the summer bridge program, or a fifth-year senior. Everybody was competing and given an opportunity to perform at the highest level.
How beneficial do you feel like it was for you to be able to come in early and get acclimated a little bit in advance?
Oh, amazing, you know, because you got to think about it. You're taking a high school kid and putting them on a college campus. You know, you got to get used to your regimen, your routine. And, you know, the first few weeks, you know, you're looking at papers. You don't know which way the class is. So you're walking around trying to find your class, trying to find the weight room, trying to find, you know, where to eat and things like that. So it's good to get that all taken care of before they throw that on you with football and the workout and training. And, you know, I was able to finally get comfortable with the campus at first. And just, you know, the facilities and know where to go, you know, when it was time to go. Then after that, then you throw the football aspect into it. It made it that much easier.
All right, well, now it's time to get into watching some film. Like I said, another DeeJay. This is DeeJay Dallas out of Brunswick, Georgia, Glenn Academy, 5'10", 191-pound athlete. DeeJay, take it away.
Let's check DeeJay out, man. Let's see what he got. Okay, the option out there. Good moves in the open field, man. I love it. Pulling away from guys. Hey, smart player, too. Sometimes you got to go out of bounds. And, you know, what's great about this kid is he plays multiple positions. And a lot of times, you know, sometimes it takes you going to a university and a coaching staff to let you get out there for the first few days. Don't really give you a title. You know, see where you fit and feel most comfortable. And I think that's what's going to happen with this kid because, as you can see right now, he has the ability to play quarterback. You know, he can get back there, do some run, pass, read options, but he's definitely an athlete, type of guy that can really, you know, run and go down the field. But at the same time, you know, he may end up being a defender. You know, that happened with Devin Hester.
Right.
Hester came in as a punt returner, ended up going to defensive back, gets drafted as a punt returner, but then plays wide receiver in the NFL. And so when you got a guy that's an athlete, the great thing about them is their versatility, and that's what you need in today's game, especially in college football. You need guys that are interchangeable, can play multiple positions, and, you know, sometimes you got to do what's best for the team, and you got a guy like this, man, it just makes your team that much better.
Now, you can kind of relate to being a guy who plays multiple positions. You came to Miami, hands down, best linebacker in the country, and the U was so loaded at linebacker, you started out at fullback. What advice would you have to a guy who's kind of getting acclimated to multiple positions when he gets to college?
Well, you know, what it was for me, it was I wanted to get on the field. You know, I wanted to contribute and help my team win. And, you know, I came in as a freshman fighting for that starting linebacker position, and I didn't win it. You know, got beat out by a better guy. And that's what's going to happen to you. And that's what a lot of kids are afraid of nowadays, is going out and competing and, you know, getting beat out for another guy. They want things to be handed to them. And so we had some injuries at fullback, and, you know, the coaching staff asked me, hey, you played a little running back in high school, didn't you? And I was like, yeah. I said, how about some fullback? And I just wanted to get out there, you know. To me, it made more sense to get out there and play fullback than to sit on the bench and drink Gatorade and water with the guys. So I just did, you know, whatever the team asked me to do.
And then lastly on DeeJay Dallas, when you watched that tape, what was the most impressive thing to you? What stood out to you the most?
What stood out to me the most was as I watched the film, I didn't really see him get tackled. You know,
That's good. That's an important trait.
I don't know how fast the guy is, but you know, sometimes it's not always blazing speed. You don't need to run a 4.2. You know, you get a guy like this that's very elusive and can make guys miss in an open field. And you know, you need to have enough speed, you know, to take it all the way home to the end zone. But what I liked about this kid is, you know, we sat here and watched 15, 20 plays, and of course, their highlights. They're going to show some of his greater plays, but not too many times did you see guys tackling him, and even when they did, they only got a piece of his body, and he still looked like he could have broke it all the way.
Well, there you have it from one DeeJay on another. DeeJay Williams on DeeJay Dallas, a new member of the U. DeeJay, thank you very much for joining us today.